Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and I hope you're all doing well as I always do. This is the live watch along with for Liverpool versus West Ham, live at Anfield, 7:30 kickoff, live on Amazon Prime. As always, guys, this live stream is sponsored by the channel sponsor, 3retro. Whoa, no. Little bit too big, that one. 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website. But you can also purchase Liverpool gear if you are a Liverpool fan as well, for that matter, along with Admiral and Umbro track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts, so go check those out. Any purchases you make through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, I'll be sending directly on to Iron Supporting Food Banks, the charity in the Newham area that are helping those in the Newham area and also the Essex County in general as well, for that matter, that are struggling to put food on their tables. Guys, we know how very difficult it is for people at this time, not just this time of the year when we're starting to put on our heating anyway, but it is getting hotter and hotter in terms of prices for gas, electricity, petrol, food, you name it. I was reading an article earlier today that in the build up to September, the cost of living has gone up by 10%. It's absolutely crazy that's the case. So guys, go grab yourself a really nice retro shirt or really nice casual shirt as well, for that matter. You'll be saving yourself between 5 and 15 quid in comparison to the club shop, and you'll be helping those the less fortunate than you and I. So bear me 2 seconds, guys. I've just got to put something into the chat. There you go. Here it is. So yeah, hopefully everybody can hear me okay and see me okay. The connection is excellent for a change. If you want to go in, if you want to join the stream and have your chat within the next 20-25 minutes for the game, click the link in the description to the Zoom room and you can come onto the channel and we'll have a conversation about the game. But in the meantime, guys, while we're waiting for people to interact in not just the live chat but also to the channel in general, let's go and look at the team sheets as we always do. Right, so here is the team sheets. So for Liverpool, it's a 4-4-2. I think it's really going to work out as a 4-2-3-1 myself, but we'll wait and see. Alisson in goal, Alexander-Arnold at right back, Gomez, Van Dijk and Tsimikas, I think you pronounce that, at left back. Midfield four of Salah, Henderson, Thiago Kante and is that Cavallo, I think you pronounce that? No idea, Cavallo. And up front is Firmino and Nunez. On the bench for Liverpool is Fabinho, Milner, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Jones, Elliott, Robertson, Clark, Phillips and Keller. So guys, for anybody that's just clocking in now, as always, by all means, please do put your thoughts and predictions in the live chat. Score predictions as we turn on to West Ham now. Fabianski in goal with a back four of Johnson, Kehrer, Zuma and Creswell. Downs, Rice and Souček in the midfield with Bowen, Scamacca and Fornals up front. On the bench is Areola, Ogbonna, Benrahma, Coventry, Emerson, Randolph, Soufal and Antonio and Lanzini. So unfortunately, guys, as we kind of predicted from the Southampton game, that Paqueta is injured. It's a real shame that he's injured. He picked up what appears to be a shoulder injury. So it looks like he's going to be out for a little while. But unfortunately, guys, it's a big shame. It really is, but it was inevitable. He looked like he was struggling. He kept going like that during the game, so it looks like that's what the cause is. So hopefully he will be okay moving forward, but obviously, you know, he's going to be out for I don't know, for whatever fixtures. Actually, just while we're looking at it, while we're talking about it, let's have a look to see what the usual sources that I look at say how long is up for. Brain, hello mate, up the hammers. Give us your score prediction as always, mate. Let's have a look. West Ham, nothing official there. What about the other places I normally look for? I can't remember what the link is now, but yeah, Brain's sitting on the fence going for a 1-1 draw. that's a very, very intriguing and some may argue controversial decision there, dear boy. But yeah, it's certainly possible. Now, for those that are watching, that of course, as you guys will know, there's a 5 or 6 second delay between what I say when it comes live on YouTube, and I've got Amazon set up on Stadium Effects, so I may be a little bit further behind you as a result of that. But as always, guys, I absolutely love Amazon for this, because at the end of the day, you can switch off the commentary, just hear it as the stadium, hear all the waffle, all the crap that the commentators are talking about. I love Amazon. I really, really wish that at some point in the future, we get a season ticket style package with them where we can watch all the away games on Amazon Prime, all the home games on Amazon Prime. Rick, hello mate, welcome. As always, mate, give us your score prediction. So yeah, as I said, it's just and Rick says it will be a 2-2 today. So yeah, people not confident we're picking up a win. To be honest with you, I'll take a draw. I really, really would take a draw. I would be very, very happy with that. Brain says, I predicted Moyes would put Fabianski in goal and not play Antonio and Scamacca together. Yeah, well, it's a given, mate. Everybody knows that. Fabianski is always going to be the Premier League goalie. And if you're a Patreon, you would have seen in my analysis, when I went into the West Ham squad, I went into some quite big depth as to what the explaining the formation that I did, because I put it out as a 3-5, was it a 3-2-2-2 formation, technically a 3-5-2 or 5-3-2 depending on your point of view. But yeah, I predicted Downs being in the starting 11, which I was absolutely happy about. I said in there that Johnson could fill in at right back, and with Soufal up the wing, or vice versa. It's really, really abhorrent what I've been reading, that Soufal got under so much crap over the Southampton game. Yes, he didn't have that much of he didn't have a very good game, but at the same point, if you're a supporter, don't go onto Twitter and harass players to that level. Give them constructive criticism, ask them questions, but don't say what people have said to him. It's beyond the pale. As far as I'm concerned, you're not a supporter if you're doing that. You're just there to piss people off and be a troll and have no respect for anybody that puts in. You can see how much of a hard work that guy's been doing for the club since he joined 2.5 years ago. It's almost 3 years ago now. Just lay off him, seriously. There's more important things in life to do, and there are other better things to do than jump on Twitter behind your phone or on your laptop or on your tablet, whatever you're using, and go and harass somebody for doing their job. Might not be doing their job to the extent you want them to, but you couldn't do it any better than he could. Otherwise, you'd be playing for West Ham, or you'd be playing for Chelsea, or you'd be playing for everything else. Do you know what I mean? So just show some respect. I didn't mention it in the preview because it's not relevant to the preview. That's why I'm waiting for the watch along now to talk about it. Show some respect. Yeah, this is the reason why I don't go on Twitter. I only use the channel accounts on social media to promote the stuff on the videos are going up and the Patreon and all the rest of it. That's all I use it for, because at the end of the day, social media is so fucking morally corrupt that it's putting decent people off using it. It genuinely is. Anyway, that's my 2 cents worth. Brain saying, I think Moyes is playing for a draw, hence my 1-1 prediction. Very possible, mate. Very, very possible indeed. What's that message? Yeah, all right. Yeah. So guys, as I said, we have the squad available to be able to rotate left, right, and centre, and that's the heavy thing that I went into for the Patreon. So if you're not a Patreon and you want to support the channel, it's only £2.50 plus VAT to be a academy player, or it's only £3 a month plus VAT to be a squad player. And the way that the Patreon works now is if you sign up today, you won't get charged until the 19th of November. The way it works. It's brilliant. I love that they've been really, really fair with how they're doing it. You can sign up at any point you want, and the point is the fact that the day you sign up is the day they will charge you. So you know, it works for some people, and it doesn't work for others. I mean, Arsenal Man City's been postponed for some random reason, seeing on the telly there. Anybody tell me why that's been the case? I really, really don't know. I've not been keeping an eye out on other teams. Just obviously, I mean, obviously the other teams' scores, when that happens, will come up in here. Brain says about a week and a half later after his last comment, but I would have started Antonio for counter-attack pace. Antonio apparently isn't fit enough, mate. That's the reason. That's one of the reasons why. Because obviously, you know, he's come back from an illness, as has Zuma. So it's a little bit weird that we're having Zuma in the starting 11, but obviously Zuma's not going to do that much work in comparison to Antonio. Zuma's not going to be running around all over the channels and all over the final third in comparison to Zuma. Well, you never know, you might be, but you know, that's the way it goes. But guys, as I said, yeah, I am happy with I am happy with the 4-3-3 formation. It's gonna guys, we know that's gonna slip into a 4-2-3-1. We just absolutely know that. Again, I went into the depth about that on Patreon. We just know that's going to happen. I'm happy that Fornals is playing. I don't think the left side of the attack is the position for him, but that's why I'm thinking it's going to go into a 4-2-3-1, because Fornals is going to be sitting behind Scamacca and or Bowen, depending on how it's going to go. So you could go to a 4-4-2 that Gabs was asking for on Sunday. And again, I went into this in depth on the profile on the Patreon account. So, but yes, it is very entertaining how we're getting here with this squad. I absolutely love Moyes' idea. As I said, it's a given that Fabianski is going to be in goal. Areola needs to start getting some Premier League time. Really does. I mean, it's great that he's a goalkeeper for our European campaign and the Cup campaigns as well, but he needs the game time. He genuinely needs the game time. Brain says, I can stay with you until the Spuds kick off. Well, you might come back. Given the opposition, mate, you might come back pretty quick. Given who they're playing away at Old Trafford, you might come back. But as I say, if anybody's watching, can you please tell me why Arsenal and Man City is postponed? I can't see anything, but obviously I'm not reading too much live. And it's just, I'm just curious more than anything else. Brain says, 3-0 Spurs. Yeah, all right, okay. But you know, it's just, it is. It's if I go silent, it's just because I'm testing the volume of the telly, because as I say, because I want to make sure they can hear it enough to discuss it with you. But of course, I want, more importantly, I've set the game on to be stadium effects, so we can just hear none of the commentary, just hear the atmosphere and really enjoy it that way, and not get tarnished or irritated by what the commentators are saying. So as I said, guys, please do like, share and subscribe. Let me know, because the more likes this video gets and the more shares that you guys do as well, for that matter, then this will be advertised further on YouTube. So if you can, if you haven't already done so, I would really do appreciate it. Something to do with Arsenal Europeans match. Fair enough, whatever. Like I said, it doesn't really interest me, but it's the way that it is. But yeah, so guys, I really want to get some of you guys on, but as I say, for some random reason, that this doesn't seem to be. I know everybody's doing the same thing that I'm doing, but as it was confirmed last week by Darren, I've been doing it for longer than other people, but which is fine. It's all good. But yeah, but anyway, so as I say, share this on your Facebook, share this on your Twitter if you wish, share it on WhatsApp even as well, for that matter, if you want people to. If you know any West Ham supporters that are currently watching that might be engaged in it. But as I say, it'd be great to get people involved in the chat, as it always is. If you want to, if there's 4 people watching at the minute, which is better than this time last time where there was 1. Now there's 3, just as I said it. But yeah, no. So there's not much more I can really go into, because obviously everyone else is going into the content about this and stuff, but there's not really much more to talk about, to be honest with you guys. So forgive the waffle, you know. But I'm looking forward to this game, but I'm massively anxious at the same point. And guys, let me know your feeling. Brain says, "Where is everyone? Is it because I'm a spud? Because people are late. You know what people are like." It might have something to do with that and your body odor, fella. But all jokes aside, like, you know, it's I don't understand why people don't watch this channel in the higher quantity. I know my stammer is very difficult for me to talk about. You know, it's you know, I'm obviously very conscious about my stammer, and it makes it hard for me to talk properly from certain points of view. But at the same point, yeah, it's just, I don't know, but it's just, I don't know. Maybe the more I'm adding to the channel, the less people are interested. I don't know. No, nobody's telling me. That's the funny thing. No one's telling me. Everybody that watches this channel, I know you guys really enjoy it. But that's the point. Share it. Get more people involved. And Brain says, I've never really noticed that. Well, thank you, mate. That means a lot. But it's very it's an issue for me, basically. It's an issue for me. Because that's one of the reasons why it's not, regardless of what other people have been saying on their videos, Luke included, I don't work from a script. I have notes that roll up every now and then to give me pointers, but it's not actually a script itself. But I need that because I need to stay focused. Otherwise, my stammer comes out and I'm really, really tripping over words, even worse than I normally am. But anyway, but I say, because nobody's telling me why they're not watching, so that's fine. But obviously, because, you know, there's a plethora of other content out there, and that's totally fine. You know, there's great people out there. Some of the people that have been absolutely smashing it, because I've been the people that inspired me to do my own version of this. But anyway, yeah, for some reason people aren't coming to this channel until later on, well into the game. That's the funny thing about it. I've noticed people don't like to be here at the start. Don't know why. Maybe they're watching other channels and getting bored of what they're talking about. They come over to me. Who knows? But we'll have to wait and see. So anyway, guys, we've got 10 minutes to go before game time. So happy that Flynn Downs is getting his start at Anfield, his first ever Premier League start at Anfield. The kid must be absolutely fucking buzzing. Really must be buzzing with how he's thinking. As I say, it's a bit of a shame that Paqueta isn't starting because he's injured. But we have, as I said earlier, we've got a very good squad that we can rotate on the pitch as well. And you know, it is what it is from that point of view. You know, but we're on very small injuries, guys. This is what I'm loving about the West Ham squad, is that we are so heavy on players that we can have a couple of players out and go, okay, yeah, all right, but you know, we've still got enough there. You know, it's just yeah, it is one of these things. But you know, but there is more important things. Because I watched Jurgen Klopp's post-match interview, and he was very respectful of West Ham, albeit very shortly. But he was really respectful of us, and you know, he knows how difficult West Ham can be to play against. You know, just as Amazon has shown the replay of Rice's goal against Southampton on Sunday, which is an absolute fucking beauty. The more you see it, the more you just want to just jump up and down all over the place. It's a fantastic goal. But anyway, guys, so yeah, if you can, as I say, please do share this content. Get more people involved. Because I go live to get you guys on. I go live earlier than I normally do to get you guys on and get you involved in the channel, because I want you involved. That's the whole point of this. Is me talking with you and you talking with me. Try not to talk at you. It's a whole conversation going on. So and for those that may be watching this back, at halftime we have music at halftime as well, for that matter. And of course, basically everything. The way that I approach this channel is the fact, I don't know why Sky have done that those goals twice for those results twice for some stupid reason. Maybe there's a copy and paste issue going on at Sky headquarters. But yes, you know, where what was I talking about? Oh yeah, basically the way that I've done this channel is to be like, I want to watch a channel. That's the reason why I started this channel in the first place. As I say, the other channels have been fantastic and are great. They're brilliant at what they do. As I say, they inspired me to do what I'm doing. But there was always something missing. There was always something that I felt they could do, but I thought, do you know what? No, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put my own spice onto the channel, my own way of talking to you guys about games, my own way of telling you about the games when I come back from the London Stadium, my own way of doing the watch-alongs. But more importantly, it's you guys in the background that are watching these live streams, and more specifically the content as well, for that matter. I want you guys to watch the content. We've got 2,186 subscribers going into this channel, and I'm lucky if I get triple digits in a couple of days. I don't know. Anyway, I really don't get it. But again, it is what it is, and I can't change it in any shape or form, and nor am I going to either, for that matter. I keep it as simple and as relatively professional for a complete amateur to do as I always do. So, you know, that is what it is. So yes, there's 4 people watching, so thank you very much, guys, for staying the course with me. Average view is 3 minutes 39 according to that, which is fine. Better than nothing, as it usually is. But yeah, so if you haven't already done so, please do like, share, and subscribe. So we've got a few minutes left to go before the game itself kicks on. Now, and so to your good health as well. Now I'm drinking tiki rum and lemonade tonight because I need to get rid of this fucking cold. It's doing my head in. I've been trying to work from home, and I'm really struggling. Lovely. So I may get battered tonight. depends on how the result goes. So yeah, it's all going well over in abroad. Look at that. Valladolid 2, Celta Vigo 1. Sociedad winning over Mallorca 1-0. Looking good. Goals are rolling in left, right, and centre. Hopefully we'll see a few more in a few minutes. And not just obviously for this game, but for the Premier League in general. The other 4 games that have been played live as it stands at the moment. So yeah, there's 4 people. So one more person to like, please, if you don't mind. Brain says, when it eventually comes up, we all stumble over some of the players' names in the Prem. Takes me weeks, I think that's meant to be, to get the names right, and I'm only typing them. Exactly, mate. How do you think we bloody feel? It really is a hard one. But yeah, I know what you mean, because at the end of the day, it's great that we get all these foreign players in, but it just means more when we get a kid that comes from through the ranks, either at West Ham, or comes through the ranks from League One to Championship to Premier League, as we've seen, with like Flynn Downs, for example, Bowen, Antonio. That's just all that sort of current crop, and of course the best of the bunch from the golden generation of players. Rio Ferdinand, Anton Ferdinand. God, I miss those guys. And Joe Cole, Frank Lampard Jr. as well as senior going back donkey's years. Bobby Moore, being a Charlton fan for one, and we're wearing that bloody awful 3rd kit. Really can't stand that bloody 3rd kit. But so we've got a couple of more people watching. So if you haven't already done so, guys, please do like the stream if you're enjoying it. Put your live score prediction in the live chat, and we'll get, and just as we're going to get the game up and running. So I'm expecting Sheena and everybody else to clock in about 10-15 minutes in, thinking this is an 8 o'clock kickoff. Because that's the funny thing. We're used to an 8 o'clock kickoff, and it's like 7:30 for everybody. So this is probably one of the other reasons why I'm sitting here chatting to just Brain at the minute. And he's gonna fuck off in a few minutes as well. So I'm gonna be talking to absolutely nobody. But yeah, so the guys are literally just coming out now as I'm saying it. So yeah, I'm nervous. But at the same point, it's I'm looking forward to it at the same time. Brain says that Klopp is in the stands. That makes total sense, mate, at the end of the day, because he's gracious enough to accept his match ban. He did say that that he was totally at fault for being sent off, and likewise. So match volume, match day, no commentators for the next 45 minutes. Oh, I love it. I wish more channels could do it. You used to be able to do that on the BBC for their FA Cup games on Sky years ago, and I'm showing my age. You probably still can, to be honest, but I haven't used Sky for a long time. You can turn off, just hear that, just take it in. So, guys, I genuinely, for those that are watching, all of step 7 of you, like, share, and subscribe. Score predictions in the live chat, please, peeps. Now it's gone down to 6. But yeah, just genuinely, if you've got the app, either on your smart telly or your smartphone or your Fire Stick, whatever you're watching it on, change the audio settings to change the audio settings to Stadium Effects. It's 10 times better. It really, really is. I just absolutely love it. And of course, we get all the they give the match stats and tackles and clearances as the game goes on. I love it. I really, really wish we would see more of it. I'll just, as I say, we'll obviously see it over the Christmas period as well. But I just absolutely, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They're going through it now, and it's a 4-2-3-1, not the 4-4-2 that the BBC have said. See, radar's rarely wrong, people. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm really wrong. Nunez up front. Yeah. Henderson and Thiago is the defensive midfielders. Yeah, it's defensive midfielders with Salah, Firmino, and Carvalho in the midfield, supporting Nunez up front. Totally understandable. Of course, Salah's going to swap round with Nunez on certain attacks and everything, and Firmino being the number 10, as he always is. But yeah, I mean, just it's impressive it's impressive that James Milner is still getting Premier League game time. He's not always being but he's first choice for a lot of things, but he is there. He's always there. He's always in and around the Liverpool squad. It's brilliant. I love him. He's fantastic. He's had such a great career. Really, really has. Internationally as well as domestic. Aston Villa, Man City, Liverpool. God, where else has he been? He's been everywhere, hasn't he? Brain says, I know little about Downs. To be honest with you, we don't really know about him because he was at Swansea. All we really knew, as I said in the video when he signed, was that he lives in Brentwood and is a big West Ham supporter, and jumped at the chance. He was literally doing the media work for Palace, and then his agent got on the phone saying West Ham want you, and he fucked off. He went to us, and fair play to him. But in terms of that, it doesn't look like Klopp's in the stands after all, mate. He's sitting on the bench. So, yeah. So, unfortunately, Brain, mate, looks like you were wrong with that one, I'm afraid, me old mate. But either way, at the end of the day, he doesn't have to serve it until the weekend. So, either way, there. They're just waiting for the kickoff, which should be any second now. There you go. So Scamacca kicked it to Creswell, who's trying to find... Who's that? I can't really tell now. Okay, so back. Liverpool are now in possession, playing ping-pong football, as they always do. Henderson over to Salah. No, sorry, that was Carvalho, sorry, apologies. And now Thiago over to Gomez. Alexander-Arnold back to Van Dijk. Over to Simkas, back to Van Dijk. I'm not very good with the numbers, guys, so I do apologise. And now it's Gomez. Through to Henderson. I think that is. No, it's not Henderson. Now that's Henderson. Simkas. Van Dijk. Henderson. Gomez. Playing it safe to Alexander-Arnold, who plays it safe back to him. Nobody's really attacking. Bowen could have intercepted them, but chose not to, and Thiago sent it to Gomez, and back to Van Dijk, and now back to Alisson. Nobody's attacking the ball. The ball's still in play. I don't know why they stand around. Oh, nicely intercepted by Rice. Perfectly timed. Scamacca over to Bowen, but too heavy a ball, and Van Dijk clears it out for. And we're actually getting a bit of football now, guys. We really are. And now to Alexander-Arnold. Fornell's buggered it there by the looks of it. Alexander-Arnold. Over to Firmino. Who's trying to play on Nunez, but in the wrong position. And Fabianski takes a long time to clear that. Van Dijk. Thiago in the centre circle. And now we have Kehrer by the looks of it. Van Dijk intercepts Thiago. Rice mounting him. He gets a free kick as a result of it. There was no need to try and penetrate him that much, Dex. Seriously. No need for that whatsoever, my old son. You've seen the replay of Bowen's... Yeah, and David Moyes throwing his arms up, as he should, to be fair, because Bowen was a little bit hesitant to try and get that ball for some random reason. I don't know why. Not really sure why. It looks overlit again. See if I can sort that lighting out with the settings here, because at the end of the day, guys, there's 7 people watching, so I can piss her out. I can configure it all right. Let's bring the brightness down. That's a bit too much. Put the contrast out. How's that do it? Let's have a look. See the replay of I don't know what Zoom is trying to do there. That looks a bit better actually. I quite like that. Yeah, it's a little bit more natural, isn't it? Just bring the brightness down a little bit. Not that it's made much of a difference, but no, okay, we'll do that another time. Richard Day, good evening, mate. Nice to see you. Hope you're keeping all right. Give us your score predictions. Now we got Thiago from Henderson. Let me get the team sheets back up. Right, so Alexander-Arnold through to Henderson, just outside the centre circle, running in. Nice ball to Nunes, but he passes it through, and now it's over to Van Dijk. Nunes, Simcas, I should say. Gomez. Alexander-Arnold. Through ball to Henderson. Nice movement from Liverpool there, to be fair, but it hits the calves of Nunes, and now Rice clears over to Fornals. Where are we? So Thiago. Yeah, Thiago. Through to back to Thiago, one touch pass. Kehrer clears, but only as far as Henderson, who clears it over to Alexander-Arnold, but Cresswell gets in the way, and now we've got Fornals passing down, but it's a little bit too slow, and now goal attempt miles off from Firmino there. Miles off. Big chance from Becker's mistake. Richard says 2-1 to us. He's one of those people that sends 18 messages to say one thing. But it's good to see you, Rich. Thank you much for doing it. So 4 likes and 6 people watching. Like, share and subscribe, guys. More importantly, share it more than anything else. Now, oh, that's interesting. Okay, so now we got Henderson with acres of space. Not really sure what Fornals is trying to do here, apart from cause confusion. Now the ball's all over the shop. A little bit of a free-for-all, but slowly being controlled again by Liverpool. Van Dijk, Henderson, Gomez, over to Alexander-Arnold. Henderson, Alexander-Arnold again. Firmino, I think that is. No, that's that's Carvajal. That's okay. Sorry. It's all right, mate. You know, some people have twitchy fingers. It's all good. Alexander-Arnold, ball in, easily cleared by Zuma. Sorry, by Kehrer, I should say. Bowen now being tackled, but staying on his feet, and it now goes out for a Liverpool throw-in. Oh no, it's going to be a West Ham throw-in from Thiago, putting on pressure from Bowen. It's not too bad the first few minutes. Not bad at all. Quite liking this. It's good. It's a good attempt. Good counter pressure from both teams. Ish, with Johnson about to take the throw-in at some stage when he's ready. Come on, there you go. Bowen back to Johnson. Hooks it round to try and find Downs, but Downs is too late, and Van Dijk easily clears it back to Alisson, or as Becker, as Brain likes to call him. Easily intercepted by Rice, but over to Fornals just outside the box. Ball in from Fornals, nobody there. A little bit too ambitious, thinking Bowen was further out than he actually was, but it's still not bad nonetheless. Really isn't bad. I just seen the replay that Downs putting pressure on Alisson there. So technically another mistake he's got in him so far. Motherwell 3-0 down under Celtic. Bloody hell. All right, Alexander-Arnold, long ball over to try and find Simkus, but Johnson intercepts. I don't know why I keep saying Kera. It's not bloody in the squad. He's not in that position, I should say, because I keep misplacing from. It looks like we've gone for a back three at the moment, and now my prime's buffering. Thank you. Thanks very much. Tell you guys, this is what the internet's like in this place. It really is piss poor. Brain says Moyes will be happy for that player so far, following his instructions. Absolutely agree with you, mate. Let me just change the audio very, very quickly. Come on, change it. There you go, taking it off. Johnson, as I say, so I had to reset it because it was stammering for some reason. And now it's behind as a result of it. So let me just pause it to get in contact with it. $22. Yeah. Weird that, but anyway. The way it goes sometimes. Let's have a look. Where are we? So miss what Downs was being focused on, but we'd like to see the ball being in play. There we go. There's a free kick given from Alexander-Arnold by the looks of things. Back to him. Henderson. Rice not doing much with him. Now it goes over to where are we? Yeah, Henderson back again. Over to Salah. Puts it to Firmino. But he's given time. Salah running into the box and good save from Fabianski. Don't know why the clock were going, oh, the Liverpool's going, oh, there's nothing in that at all. Pretty much straight at Fabianski, really, by the looks of it. It's a nice little overplay between, that's right, it was Alexander-Arnold, not Salah. I keep forgetting Salah's 11. Rice. Ball now slips as he clears it. Johnson should be all over that, and he just about gets there in time. Bowen with a nice run. Can he outpace Van Dijk? No, he can't. Only by a small amount, and we've now got throw in. And Van Dijk's going absolutely crazy. Like, give me the ball. Probably give me the ball. So Johnson's going to take the throw in. Downs gets pushed. And that, I don't know what you're putting your heads in your hands for, Thiago. That's a blatant push. You weren't going for the ball. Stop fucking lying. You've seen the replay of it. Yes, he lost his footing, but he had two arms on him. Brain says West Ham just need to tighten up the passing. Absolutely agreed. Totally spot on there, mate. 6 people watching. Come on, guys. Put your comments in the live chat. Don't just let Brain and Richard dominate the conversation. Just waiting for the free kick to be taken, which Creswell's going to take by the looks of it. But you're absolutely right, Brain. The passing needs to be better. Really needs to be tightened up. You're 100% right there, mate. Creswell can't take the corner because the free kick because the wind keeps blowing the ball away. There we go. Right, ball stationary for a few seconds. So there we go. Nice ball in as well. Ooh, yeesh. Who was that running in? Skamaka. No, Kera, I should say. And now Liverpool on the counter attack. Karen tried to get the ball, but Alisson just beat him to it. And now Downs heads it back to Fabianski. Great movement from him. Really, really good movement from him there. Very impressed with him so far, as we always are. To be honest with you, as we always are. There you go. Yeah, that's looking a bit better. Leave it as that. It's a long ball, trying to find Bowen, but it doesn't happen. Down's trying to attack, but Thiago looking for options. And I'll pass it straight through. Running in the centre circle. Not really sure what Skamaka was trying to do there, but okie dokie. And hooked over by Alexander-Arnold. And a little bit of confusion between Creswell and Fabianski there, but yeah, fortunately nothing was doing this. They come back for a the goal kick, but yeah, he just touches it with his head. Just touches it. So Nunes has noticed that Fabianski's too long, and now he kicks a long ball up, but gets intercepted by Gomez instead. Fornals, Rice, Creswell over to Johnson. Sorry, Kehrer, I should say, over to Johnson. Downs. Standing his ground. Well done, son, Johnson. Check to Bowen. Ball over to Fornals from Bowen on the left-hand side. How did Fornals not notice that Alexander-Arnold was there? Granted, you got the throw-in out of it, and still, but Fornals, Rice, Johnson, getting under pressure, clears it to Bowen. Should be passing it to Downs. He does. And it goes out for a throw-in, which should be Liverpool's, I think. No, it is. It's West Ham because it came off Carval quickly. Claiming offside, but Carval gets the ball. Oh, fuck's sake. Apologies, guys, that the broadcasting system just decided to completely disconnect for some stupid reason then. No idea why. Just for very, very short quickly. But here we go. So just as we saw Nunes' attempt, and great save from Fabianski. Really good save. First shot on target of the game, I think, actually, isn't that? Let's have a look. Can we get the details up? Yeah, first shot on target. It was Simkis takes the corner. Corner in. Nope, nothing doing. Now Fornals on his own, still keeping the ball. Rice, long ball over to Bowen, just in front of the box. Should be passing it to Skamaka. He does, but somehow he keeps the ball still. Ah, so close then, so close. Firmino, Salah. Fornals really giving him no options but to turn back and pass it back to Alexander-Arnold and then to Henderson, and then Thiago in the centre circle. Over to the left-hand side to Simkis, or Simikes, or how you pronounce it. And great interception by Bowen. He's hobbling a little bit from it, but Johnson passes it back to Fabianski. He should pass it to Kehrer. He does. Over to Creswell. Back to Kehrer. Liverpool letting us pass the ball for a little bit. To be honest with you guys, this last 16 minutes has gone really quickly. Really quickly. Johnson to Zuma. Back to Fabianski. Bloody good save. There you go. Yep. And Brain says a good save as well. Absolutely agreed, mate. Apologies that it disconnected for a few seconds. What? A second. Just randomly did it. No idea why. Now, Van Dijk over to Simkis. Thiago. Henderson. Running through. Gets round Souček. Salah. Henderson. Lays it over to Alexander-Arnold. Henderson. Thiago. Van Dijk in the just outside the centre circle. Thiago in the centre circle. Gomaka gets in the way, slowly hunting down Gomez. Thiago just outside the centre circle now. Into our half. Nunes. Salah. Henderson. Thiago. Blocked by Zuma. Johnson. Bowen getting wrestled. That's a free kick, surely. Thank you very much. Yeah, damn right it's coming together. Richard says, I think they're playing very well tonight. Both teams are, to be fair, mate. Both are. I'm quite impressed. I'm quite impressed with this. And as I say, Atwell's not been his characteristic tosser so far. You know, we're not even halfway through the first half yet, but he's doing all right so far. Johnson over to Kera for some random reason, and then over to Full Nails to Creswell, back to Kera, stuttering, and now to Rice, over to Creswell, through to Skamaka, Socek. Sorry, Bowen, I should say. That wasn't Skamaka, sorry, that was who would have been that? Who would that have been? Wouldn't have been Fornals, he's too tall for Fornals. Or maybe it was, maybe it was. Bad tackle, says Richard. Absolutely agreed, mate. You fucking prolapsed him. Henderson. Over to... Who is that? Can't see over there. I can tell by the haircut. It's Salah, I think, isn't it? Yeah, Salah. Henderson. Thiago. Long ball over to try and find Nunez, and it does, and great clearance from Zuma just to be on the safe side. I think Fabianski would have done that, but great interception, and it's another Liverpool corner. So what we're looking at here, so yeah, 3 shots and 1 on target from Liverpool, 150 passes compared to our 95, and 87% passing accuracy. 2 tackles from Liverpool, I think that's bollocks. 6 from us, just as the corner's being taken. Ball in. And easily gathered by... looks like Van Dijk might have handled it, possibly, but... yeah, so Fabianski throws it all the way over to Creswell. Rice. Might have been Rice on the wing a little bit earlier. Zuma. Kera. Back to Rice. Right, Creswell back to Rice. Nice little dink from Creswell. Great standing his feet there from Rice, but unfortunately, yeah, Socek gets fouled there. Yeah. Brain says Zuma doing well. Absolutely agreed, mate. Completely agree. Thiago should be booked by now, man. He's made some tasty stuff. He's getting away with it. I know Atwell's trying to is doing a good job, and he's letting the play flow and all the rest of it. But it's not bad. I think he's doing well. Start her in again. Waiting for it to catch up with itself. Come on, catch up with yourself. The only problem with Prime is it does this every now and again. That goes out for a goal kick. Not the best of ideas from Johnson. Really not the best of ideas. Is it doing it in 4K or HD? I can't tell. I know I'm currently watching that. Plonker. Right, so Thiago running into the centre circle. Henderson. Gomez just behind the centre circle. Van Dijk on the left-hand side. Running over the halfway line now as he passes it to Simkus. He puts it over to Thiago just behind it again, just crossing the halfway line. And Simkus on the left-hand side. Johnson giving him too much room, so he puts that ball in exactly. And 1-0 to 1-0 to Liverpool. As I was saying it. Too much space. Not enough closing down. Not enough closing down. That is poor. That is absolutely poor from West Ham, that marking there. Really, really was bad. And that's Nunez on the 22nd minute. I think that was Nunez. Oh, that's Simkus. Simkus. It would be the most hardest one to type, wouldn't it? Really, that's absolutely piss poor. Really should have done better there. Really should have done better. I think class, and that's the 22nd minute, I think, isn't it? See what you guys are saying about that goal. Thiago needs to get a red. The guys are not. I absolutely agree. But don't get me wrong, it's a cracking strike. cracking strike from him. Hang on. What? It was Nunes. I was right. It was bloody Nunes. Fucking cameramen zooming on the wrong bloody people as part of the celebrations. Fucking cunts. But yeah, piss poor. 4 in the box and still muck it. It's partly down to Johnson giving him too much space. But you're absolutely right, Rich. It goes right through. See, and yes, thanks, Brain. I know, but I know I should have trusted my instincts. But yeah, it was absolutely poor marking from that. Just really, really bad. Now we get into it again. A great save from Fabianski on Nunes once again. That was just poor. That was just absolutely ridiculous. And now it's Thiago, Van Dijk, Gomez, long through ball to Salah, and that should be a West Ham free kick. It is. It's a bad foul on Socek. I think that was really, really bad foul. It's just cynical. Is an understatement. Really is an absolute bloody understatement. Shouldn't be that way. Really shouldn't be. Norton, will you stop telling me about the monitors? I know the monitor's here. I can see it. Long ball. Trying to find Skamaka, but ends up being cleared by Gomez instead. But now Kara loses the ball there. Sorry, Fornals loses the ball there and slips up and trades, but ball goes over to the left-hand side and goes out for a West Ham throw-in. And that goal could have easily been prevented. Really easily could have been prevented. But as I said, Johnson gave him too much room to. It was a great ball. Don't get me wrong. Really, really good piece of work from because it's Simkus with the assist. That's why I was getting confused with it. Fornals over to Kara, Zuma over to Kara, I should say. Skamaka, Rice, Creswell. Just about keeps it. Rice. Kara. Back to Rice. All over the bloody shot. What the hell's going on? Come on. Kara, the long ball over to find Bowen, but again gets intercepted and there's play waved on. Right, Van Dijk back to Alisson. Oh, Real Betis down to 10 men. Thiago with so much time. Simkus. And it's Amazon stuttering again. I'll give us a few seconds, guys. Hopefully we won't get to see anything. Won't miss anything, I should say. Come on. Sort yourself out. They're back to Alisson by the looks of things. Yeah. This is why I should have moved out by now, guys. I really should have done, but I spent all my savings on guitars instead. Proper rock and roll football, that is. 7 people watching. Like, share, and subscribe. 4 likes so far. 8 people watching, so come on. Give us more likes. Come on. I know you can do it. Yeah, sod that. Goes out for a goal kick. Salah not with the best of movements by the looks of things. I really need a producer to do this. I'm missing out so much. Firmino, great ball from Firmino, but yeah. Zuma just interrupts him and it goes out for a goal kick. That's good. Good play from Zuma. To be honest, I say other than the shocking marking for the goal, I think we're playing well. I think both sides are playing quite equally. I mean, obviously Liverpool are getting the lion's share of possession and everything, but we just need to go at them. If we go at them, they shit themselves. Really, I say it every single fucking week. They shit themselves, and now Johnson's down. Oh. We got no other than Soufal, we've got no other cover in defence. Hopefully Johnson's alright. Winded by the looks of it. Ball over to Van Dijk. Simkus. Back to Van Dijk. Thiago. Still Thiago. Nobody. This is what I'm talking about. Just giving them so much time and space. Simkus. Johnson intercepts. Don't know why he tried to do that. I hate to say it. I really, really hate to say it. I love the kid, but I think he's got to come off and Soufal's got to come on at half time. I really do. I really, really do. It's just he's not with it at the minute. He really isn't. Guys, what do you think? Do you agree with me? I do genuinely think he's the weakest link in the side. I really do. I love him to bits. He's a great prospect, but Van Dijk to Henderson. How can he get that time? Really, how can he get that time? He's so good. The ball went through about 3 or 4 players, and Carvalho still gets the ball. I just how? I mean, yeah, not the best of ideas from Souček and Carey combined, but I don't know. I mean, it's Liverpool at the end of the day, but I don't know. It's just we should be playing better than this. We really, really should. I mean, Moy said in his pre-match conference that he thinks we can go and compete. I'm not seeing any evidence of it at all. Bar a point apart from the fact when we attack them, they absolutely shit themselves. But we need to do that. I'm fed up with this. I love David Moyes. I really, really do. I love the guy. He's a brilliant manager from a West Ham perspective. But this negative sitting back for waiting for a mistake to hit him on the counter attack. You can't do this for every single opposition. That's a poor ball. Rice clears it easily. Henderson now. But it really, really does my head in. Really, I just don't get why we just don't try and go at them. We've got a squad to go at people. Why aren't we doing it? Just as Scamacca's nervous, to say the least, by the looks of it. Great pressure from Creswell, but Liverpool still keeping possession. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. You know, Liverpool's side are 10, 20 times better than we are, but at the same point, we've got players that really, really can cause problems, and we need to start doing that quickly. Creswell going to take the throw in. So, guys, we're on the half-hour mark now, so we've got 15 minutes left. So, give me your thoughts of this first half hour of the game. For those 5 people that are watching, give me your thoughts. Downs. Souček. Nunez back to Alisson. Ball was white. Seriously, that's what I'm talking about, right? Downs and Bowen both waiting for the others to go for that ball. It's just why just wait. Why? Oh. Downs I can again, another foul from Souček. If he gets booked and Thiago doesn't, Atwell's having a word with him, which is good rather than that. So Atwell's doing well, to be fair, but Richard, you're absolutely right, mate. Push up, boys. Slowed up a lot. Absolutely agreed. This is Newcastle 1-0 up over Everton. Just come up on the screen now. Almiron, no surprises there. Thiago. It's just there's this hesitancy that shouldn't be there. And see, Johnson was waiting for it to go out for a goal kick, and it shouldn't have done. Clear your lines, mate, which he did end up doing, but it's now gone back to Liverpool being in possession again. And it's just like, oh, hang on a minute. Even Rice just there was like, oh, it's a ball. Hang on, right. It's just, we're too slow. Mentally, we're too slow here. That's the problem. Salah. Fabianski goes for it, and offside in the play anyway. West Ham 1-0 down. They have to come out now and string some passes together. There is no other option. Agreed, mate. 100% agreed. And Thiago with a header back to Alisson, back to Thiago. It's worrying signs from this point of view. It's like it's Liverpool, blah, but we're just sitting back too much. And yeah, we've gone for the 4-4-2, and it's ironic that Gabs was screaming for that in the Southampton game. And where is he? Where are you, Gabs? Where are you, man? Honestly. Kera, Rice, back to Kera, back to Fabianski. The long ball clearance, as it always is. Trying to find Skamaka? No, it's trying to find... trying to find Fornells instead. Not the best of ideas. And easily gathered and cleared by Liverpool and now Thiago running in the centre circle. Nobody giving him any pressure whatsoever. Souček's like, oh, shall I go? Shall I go? Shall I not? And again, straight through us like a hot knife through butter for a lot of this. It's like an FA Cup game. It's like we're a League One side taking on Liverpool in the Premier League. It's not good enough, man. I'm sorry, but and the reason why it's not good enough is because we are better than this. We are better than what we're doing. We really, really are better than this. We've got no game until Monday night. Why not just go all guns blazing? Why not? I'm hoping that's going to happen in the second half because it shouldn't be like this. I know everybody says a free hit, but I said in the preview, which hardly anybody's watched, that we need to go at them because we can score. Exactly, Rich. You should be thinking two passes ahead. We're not even thinking one at the minute. It's a real shame. Well, now it's back to Creswell. Over to, and again, Gomez in the right position. Too heavy a ball to find Skamaka. Zuma, well done. Souček. Johnson. You're trying to get a call. You're trying to get a throwing out of it, and it breaks down again. Sorry, Ben, but you got to pick yourself up, mate. You really do. Henderson to Thiago, back to Henderson. I'm sure I should say. Over to Salah. Alexander Arnold, I should say. Johnson clears, but straight to Henderson. Not that was his intention. Thiago. Simkis. Oh, just watch what you're doing. Alexander Arnold to Salah. And it's miles wide. A big let off there. Big let off. So, Amazon Prime, right? The stats. 88% passing accuracy in comparison to 74. 292 passes. 7 shots and 3 on target. We've had no shots and nothing on target. For obvious reasons. 7 tackles, 7 clearances, 3 fouls from West Ham. 3 tackles, 4 clearances, and 4 fouls from Liverpool. So Johnson loses it again. Oh, I struggle with this. I said it earlier, mate. Rich, I did take Johnson off. He is really struggling. I don't think he's fit enough, or he's not mentally here. I don't know what's going on, but he's not ready. He's just not ready for this. I'm surprised Liverpool aren't attacking their left-hand side is a lot more than they currently are. Really surprised they're not doing that. They're going more through the middle. Because they can, quite frankly. But if I was Klopp, I would be saying, well, I'll be having a go at Salah for doing that. That's for sure. But I would, if I was Klopp, as an opposition manager, I would be saying, go down their left-hand side. That Johnson is weak as anything. He's not ready. And go down our left-hand side. You got Johnson and Downs on the left-hand side for West Ham. Right-hand side for West Ham. Go down our left. Put the balls in there because that's the weakest point. It is. It's absolutely the weakest point. Yeah, 13 touches in the opposition box in comparison to 1 for West Ham. For Liverpool, it's just, and again, you'd expect that with the level of quality. Here we go. Finally, Big Gabs. Did you think it was an 8 o'clock kickoff, mate? Did you? Huh? You wanted the 4-4-2. We're playing in a 4-4-2, mate. I know, jumping between a 4-3-3 and a 4-4-2. You wanted it Sunday. Richard says, if we lose tonight, I will blame Johnson. To be honest with you, mate, there's more culpable players than just him. You can't single him out for that. Nah, I just got in, bro. Yeah, all right. You can't single out Johnson as we were talking about for the goal itself. A quarter of an hour ago, there's a lot of finger pointing at that goal. That it was Johnson wasn't exactly what's the word I'm thinking of? He wasn't not to blame because, as I said, his marking was poor in the build up to it against Núñez. But like you said, there's 4 in the box and it still goes through. It's not Johnson's fault alone. And Richard, I said this, mate, at the start of the stream. Don't blame people for having a bad game to the way that the way that people have been doing it with Soufal. Just as Salah goes for goal straight at Fabianski. You know, I don't like seeing fans singling out one player who was the worst and jumping on their backs, even though when there was other players that were almost just as bad as him. That's not right. Sorry, mate. No, apology taken, but that's you don't do that in football. You win as a team, you lose as a team. You know, it's for everything that. Hang on, I'll come back to it. We're actually on an attack now. Bowen down the left-hand side. And nobody's to support it other than Rice, other than Creswell being 3 seconds late, which goes back to what we talked about earlier, Richard, that you just need to be 2 passes ahead. Going to watch Spurs JP later. All right, mate. Well, it doesn't kick off for another 10 minutes, but okay. Or 5, 7 minutes, whatever it is. But yeah, you want to watch the build-up. Fair enough. See you later, mate. But yeah, I do. It's awful. And there's absolutely no need for it. Because at the end of the day, it's... Yeah. Gab says, watching it from the start, however, just settled in to fire up YouTube. Fair enough, buddy. Always late. Missed all the good stuff. Yeah, I'll go. Over. Oh, that was a good clearance from Kera, but straight at... Oh, that was close again from Nunes. And again, and it goes out for a corner by the looks of it. Again, weaknesses at the back. Weaknesses at the back. Gabs, you really should be a Patreon, mate. When I did the preview for this, I went into very, very good depth about why that starting 11 formation. I picked that starting 11 and the way that we can change. We can have about 3 or 4 different formations at any given time. If we have that we have those players out there. You would, I think, given the conversation we had on Sunday, mate, I think you would have really enjoyed it. I think you really would have enjoyed it. And that's what we've been doing tonight. We've been going from a 4-4-2 for 4-3-3 to 4-2-3-1. Great delivery and incredible header from the opposition. Cannot blame the defence. You can, because we're sitting back too much. I know what you mean, Gabs. That's what I've been saying before you clocked in. It's Liverpool. It's to be expected. But in the build up to that goal, big errors, big errors. Just Liverpool going to take the throw in now. Looks like Simkis, I think. Rice on the ball. Kera over to Creswell, I think. Yeah, Creswell. Rice. I need a bigger telly. I never thought I'd ever say that. I've got a fucking 47-inch screen here. I still can't tell who's right at the back there. Zuma. Johnson. Bowen running through, going over to Rice in the centre circle. Should be clearing it to Creswell. He does. Over to the left-hand side. Back to Rice. Kera in the halfway line, just in the centre circle. Long ball to try and find Johnson. He gets it well over to Downs. Nice flick up to Bowen. No. It's a 50-50. But the way Bowen's fallen, that's bad. Or I don't need specs, mate. I know I'm old, but I don't need specs. If that was the other way around, that'd be given as a penalty. But it's well, actually from that angle, yes, I would actually call that as a penalty. And Rice, and that's the conversation that Rice is having. Yeah, it's just like you put his arm into him. So what's going on? We're having the conversations. Atwell's talking. That should be a penalty. If it was the other way around, that would be a penalty to Liverpool. So there's no reason why it shouldn't be to West Ham. Absolutely no reason. If they say that was handball, that's out of order because you can see, yeah, it hits Bowen here, but it's mostly his arms up because of it. His arms up because bloody Gomez is going into the back of him. They don't see that. You're right, Rich. It's a penalty all day long, but hasn't been given yet, and they're still talking about it. You can see it all day long from the other angles. I can understand if it wasn't given, but seeing it closer up, as the referee would have seen it, and he's going to check the screen. Really? How long? How long has this been? 40 seconds? 30 seconds? A little. I'd say probably longer than that, guys, to be honest. I'd say almost a minute. I'd say almost a minute. I just don't understand how we can. What is up with them? Seriously. Right, we got Craig Paulson and Dan Cook talking to Stuart Atwell about this. It's not a play for the ball from Salah. What's he saying? It's giving the penalty, and quite rightly so. Quite rightly so. So who's going to step up for it? And now that Thiago needs to be booked for that alone, going right up to the referee like that. And fair play for. So who's going to take? Is it going to be Bowman again? Yep. Jared, come on, Jared. Come on, my son. Go on, my son. Checking the ball because Addison's complaining it's not on the centre circle. And it clearly is. Not all of it, but it clearly is. Come on, Jared. Come on. Come on, my son. It's that. Doesn't have to be all the way in. Right. So, come on, Bowen. Come on, Bowen. Come on, my son. Come on. Come on. Oh, man. Great save from Alisson, to be fair. Really good save. Not going for the ball. Agreed. So Gomez wasn't going for the ball at all. It was a great save from Alisson, to be fair. Now what? Okay, so we've got the throw in. I think Bowen could have hit it a little bit harder, to be fair. But, yeah. It was a good save, mate. It really was. And now the ball goes all the way back to Johnson. Zuma. Kera. 2 minutes of added time. Didn't even think about that, to be honest. Didn't even think about that. Look at the replays here. Oh! Oh, that's a little cheeky from Van Dijk, don't you think? Got nothing to do with it, but that's cheeky from Van Dijk. To put his foot, to make it uneven, albeit slightly uneven, that's cheeky. How he got away with that, I don't think it would have made any material difference in terms of the penalty itself, because he just puts his studs in. He's not kicking the crap out of it like certain people like to do. But that's cheeky. How we got away with that, I'll never know. Right, so Bowen. Johnson. Gotta love not hearing the commentators. Back to Souček. Rice. Fornals. Right, let's do this. Downs with a speculative effort by the looks of it there. So, yeah. Oh, you've got. There's a case actually for handball, but it's a corner there. There's a case. Not much of one, but there's a case for a penalty. Creswell going to take the corner. Ball in. Oh, Kara. Nice try. And there we go. That should be half time now. Yeah, half time. So, yeah, it's a tricky one, that. But at the end of the day, we're only 1-0 down. That's the main thing. We're only 1-0 down. Got to pause your stream for 45 seconds. Somehow, my prime is not the prime. Okie dokie. But yeah, no, it's really it's a shame, but it could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse, to be fair. And yeah, let's listen to some tunes and take a break.
Bonnie and Clyde, well, it's all or nothing. We need the
guys, second half is about to kick off any second now, with the players just running out onto the pitch. So I just wanted to say thank you very much, Rick, for becoming a Patreon once again. The credits have been updated, so you'll and I'm guessing you're going to be a left back again. So thank you very, very much, Billy. Welcome back to the channel. Been great to have you back again. Guys, I hope you understand. Well, listen to the music that I was playing at half time, because when we're losing, these are very, very specific songs that we have there. It's all about support and absolutely going out and about and going out and getting a victory, and just don't and not giving up. As you hear from the last song, I'm a hurricane, don't get in my way, and we need that sort of level of. I still think that bloody assistant is Adrian when he runs out. Every time I see him with that's Rimmer-esque comb over he's got. And I'm glad that I got to listen to what everyone was saying at half time, because McManaman absolutely said exactly what me and Richard were saying at half. As the goal was going in, he completely predicted. He said that Johnson should have been further forward. There was the box. He said it was a simple goal to concede, and he's absolutely right. And that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I know he's going to say that because he's got the Oh, hang on, sorry. Get the second half kicked off. I know he's going to say that with being lenient with being obviously like a former Liverpool player and everything, but he's absolutely right. I don't like agreeing with him because you think he's a tosser, but at the same time, that was good. That's the thing. It's just, I got it right. But yeah, it's just, that's the thing. It's just literally just the fact of it was just such a simple goal, and it shouldn't have happened. And Billy, I get, as I said in the chat, mate, I get why you said it was a chance miss, and it is a chance miss, but it wasn't a missed penalty because it was such a good save from Alisson, and I'm glad that you continue on going saying I think we can still score, because that's what we were talking about in the first half. Anyway, Creswell with the throw-in, over to Zuma, on his own, over to Johnson, on his own, through to, Bowen, I think that is. Souček can't keep the ball in, and it goes out for a Liverpool throw-in. Nice run from Souček, to be fair. Really nice run. Gab says, come on. Well, yeah, you don't have to pause it, mate. You've got the option of rewinding. All my streams have the option to rewind. Because that's what the DVR bit is. You can rewind. You don't have to pause it, just rewind it a bit. Right, so Henderson with a chip and just over the crossbar. And Gabs, you're absolutely right. I think it was Gabs that said it. Where is it? Yeah, just want to mention great display from Fabianski again. He was getting a lot of stick lately. Yeah, he was, because he has many faults. But he is a very, very good goalkeeper. He's brilliant. I just think Areola needs to step up. I really do. He really needs to get involved more. Zuma with the clearance. Downs. Not the best of ideas from Gomez there. Rice over to Fornals. Creswell the ball in, and yeah, but gathered easily by Rice. That's the clip, tidy up, as the old phrase goes. Rice is like, give me options, and Kara's like, well, give me the ball. Back to Rice. Creswell. Fornals. Bowen's asking for it, but he completely ignores him. And gives it safety first to Zuma, and then to Souček, which is not the best of balls, and he apologises for it. And Rice, Creswell. Fornals. Ball over. Chance there. Chance. Richard says, come on, you guys, get the ball in. I was just doing it, mate, and just as my stream freezes again, I reset it trying to think that was going to help it, but it hasn't. We get a little bit of chances here and there, but again, nothing much doing. And now my stream's catching up with itself, which is good. One thing I love about Prime is when it buffers like that, it just jumps straight ahead to where you should be rather than where you left off, which is fantastic. Henderson back to Thiago a couple of times. Now over to Van Dijk. Still Liverpool in possession. Back to Van Dijk from Simkis, I think that is. Gomez to Alexander-Arnold. Thiago. Nice little 1-2 between Nunes and Salah there, but it comes to nothing. Fornals. Creswell. Skamaka gives the ball away, unfortunately. Not much he could do with that touch, to be fair. A great little diversion from Downs to Bowen. Johnson. Souček. Downs. From Bowen now. Back to Bowen. Souček. Johnson. Safety first again. Rice on the halfway line to Kara just behind the halfway line to Creswell over the halfway line, running into the middle. Nice little. That's it. This is the passing we should have done in the first half. Fornals. Downs back to Fornals again. Skamaka. Rice. Bowen. Loses the ball, but Rice gathers just, but nope. And now Liverpool on the counter attack with Creswell gets in the way of Carvalho's run, and it is a foul from you, mate. You ran straight into him. We blocked him off. It's a free kick, and Rice sees the funny side of it, which is always good. It's like, come on, slaps on the arse, like, come on, mate, sort yourself out. It's a free kick given. Kara to Zuma. Johnson. And the ball passed back to Alisson from Van Dijk. Van Dijk, yeah. Ball over. Johnson. Wait, Zuma to Fabianski, I should say. Sorry. Over to Creswell. Ah, poor. Deflection straight into... Yeah, just stand there, Cres. Just wait for him to do something, eh? Fuck's sake. The nerves are coming in again. They really are. Simkis. Van Dijk. What's he going to do? What, is anyone going to press him down? I don't know now because the stream's buffering again. Come on. Anyone going to do anything? No, he goes to plays it to Gomez. Of course he does. Again, safety first. Back to Van Dijk. Come on, catch up with yourself, stream. There we go. And easily gathered by Fabianski from that long ball by the looks of it. Now Fornals. To Souček, to Rice. Creswell. Kara. Zuma. Back to Kara. Looks like Rice is almost playing wing back at certain points. As is Johnson. What do you reckon, guys? You reckon that's the case? Zuma passes to Johnson. Back to Zuma. Kara. Creswell. Kara. Now Rice in the centre circle. Over to Johnson just behind the halfway line. Bowen. Gets fouled again. Kara. Creswell. Poor ball from Creswell, and now Liverpool are in the ascension here. Really poor ball. Fornals gathers, which is great, with help from Souček. Rice. Johnson. Nope, no one can answer my question. And now it's down to West Ham throwing. Kara. Creswell. And again. Creswell. So check. Come on. Zuma. Over to Johnson. Johnson's definitely playing as a wing back in this game. Definitely. It goes out for a Liverpool goal kick. Johnson is definitely playing as a wing back tonight. So maybe that's unbalancing it a little bit, but long ball. Creswell. Again with a long ball upfield. Skamaka. Fornals. Pablo, what were you trying to do there? Seriously, Skamaka's playing, look, play it back, and he just bumbles it upfield. I love Fornals, but some of his decision making is just absolutely unreal. It really, really is bad. Really, really is bad. Where's all the people that are here at half time? Where have you all gone? Aye. Henderson. Thiago. Van Dijk. Can't see because my stream's buffering like going crazy in a minute. Fornals. Gamaka, not the best of touches from him, shall we say. Henderson. All through to Nunes. And gets a shit shot away. This is better from West Ham. This is better, but it's still just some individual errors here are just really is what's costing us. I mean, the defending for that is poor, but great from Zuma and Johnson to get back and try and close them down. Zuma. Johnson. Again, ball given away. Now Liverpool are passing it to and fro. Alexander-Arnold. Back to Van Dijk on the halfway line. It's all over the shop. We're just letting them play. We should really be going at them. We genuinely should really be going at them. And I don't understand why we're not doing that. It makes absolutely no sense. Richard said passing well this half. Yes, agreed, mate. And again, buffering. Come on, what the fuck's going on with the internet here? Not a slow connection. It's yours. I don't know what it's just. It's totally frozen now, guys. So I'll try and get this back as soon as I can. But it's just not happening by the looks of it. Let me try and reset it. I don't want to watch the Nunes goal. I want to watch the game. If you don't mind. Hang on 2 seconds, guys. Right, so yeah, so I had to restart the stream, and funny enough, it's all working perfectly fine. So it looks like Nunes has come off, and who's come on for him? Couldn't see her. Couldn't see who it was. Just saw him putting his jacket on. I'm guessing Jones. No, it's not Jones, is it? Guessing Clark or Keller. Keller probably. Let us know, guys, in the chat. Yes, hang on to see what this match report says. Yeah, it doesn't say it yet. Funny enough, hasn't updated yet either. Just Liverpool playing around this as usual. Yeah, can't see. Anyway, so Rice intercepting a Salah run, and now we're on the attack. See, this is what I'm talking about. We go at them, and they just absolutely just try and crumble. Gamaka. Don't know what he was trying to do there. G mate, seriously. Which says we need to change an outlet as well. Absolutely agree. We do need to make a substitution completely. I mean, to be honest, from a footballing perspective, guys, it's pretty quiet, isn't it? Gab says, not that I'm tactical mastermind, but our movement is really good. We are keeping and controlling our line movement and possession, swapping really well, stepping up one notch higher again. Agreed, mate, but it's still a little bit slow. It's a little lackluster. It's not many players out there trying to make a decision just rather than you have it, sort of thing. But Ben Rama's coming on, by the looks of it. Zuma, so I'm guessing for nows. Creswell, Kera, Tazuma, Rice. That's a really, really stupid tackle, and looks like Ben Rama's going to come on. Now, what I want to talk to you about, guys, is really quickly when the substitution happens is about Ben Rama, because I saw something really interesting, so I'm going to put up on the screen in a second. Because again, he's a player that's been come under a lot of criticism over the last few weeks and months. And this is interesting information, because there's a website that does the other 14. When that substitution is made, we'll talk about it very quickly. Really interesting. I think you guys will find it very interesting. Creswell puts it up for a throw-in, which should now be the substitution. Yep. So as I thought, Fornals is coming off and Ben Rama's coming on. So what I'm going to show you is this. Right, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, Ben Rama out of the top of the other 14 teams in the Premier League, he's the top player chances created without set pieces per 90. So, on average, 2.5 chances done by Ben Rama per 90 minutes. That is an unbelievably good stat, and a lot of people don't realise. Look, he's well ahead of Guimaraes, he's well ahead of Tillemans, he's well ahead of Podence, Trossard, Iwobi, Che Adams. He gets Jordan Ayew, players that get a lot of plaudits, and yet nobody's saying anything about Ben Rama. Really stupid as we go out we've got another throw in. Rice, Kera, Fabianski to Johnson. It's really interesting, that stat. Obviously it's per 90, so it's going to be a little bit different for him being a substitution, but Liverpool have almost completed 85% more passes than we have. Bonkers, but they should be. The amount of money they spent on the quality they've got in their side, the stats should be like that. But again, also from the other point of view, you could actually say that's why we're giving the ball away so much. Gab says, interesting that. It is. It's very, very interesting information. 2.5 chances per 90 minutes, not including set pieces. Johnson's down again. In a team outside the so-called top 6. The other 14 is really, really come up with some really, really interesting information, guys. Very, very well knowing. It gives you a bigger picture than what we're just seeing on the pitch. I mean, obviously it's stats and you can manipulate them. Just as Firmino's passing it over to Henderson in the box. Jesus! That should have been 2-0. I'm sorry, but that should have been 2-0. And again, that marking was unfucking real. Unreal. So we got the ball, great ball in up to Henderson, to be fair. But Creswell not tracking back fast enough. Rice, I'm not sure really what he was trying to do other than just jog back. Really should have, but we're just so glad that went wide as it goes for a corner. So it was a little bit of a touch of Creswell by the looks of it. But Jesus Christ, guys, seriously, that should have been a goal. That really should have been a goal. Corner taken from Alexander-Arnold and easily cleared out. I'll say easily cleared. Great block from Bowen to put it out for a corner again. Really, really great block from him. If we keep it down to 1-0, I'll be happy with this. I really, really will. Hope it's not commentator's curse. Alexander-Arnold about to take the corner again. Corner taken. And straight at Fabianski from Firmino this time. Gab says, it shows what workload Benny is putting in every game. Absolutely agreed, mate. Absolutely agreed. He's creating more chances than any other player outside the so-called top 6. It's incredible. Granted, that's over almost 2.5 seasons, but still, as man on the ball, Ben Rama, Rice, Stochek, Creswell goes out for a corner. Chris says they need to hold that back line and stay put. Exactly agree, mate. We need to play him offside. We've not seen one offside yet. Not one. I mean, we've not seen once. Well, we haven't had enough chances to get offside. But Liverpool have not been offside yet because we're all scattergun positioning. I like a better way of putting it. Creswell to take the corner. You can hear Rice in the microphone. See, this is why you shouldn't have the commentators on. You can hear what's going on. Oh, for God's sake. Just thank you, Amazon. Buffer at just the wrong time. Thank you. Catch up. Is that a goal? It's been cleared. Liverpool on the counter attack. Come on, need to know. Come on. Oh God. Richard says pushing up too high. It's ah. Oh, something's happening. Yeah, so we didn't score. Let me just come out of it and try the feed again. Come on. Let me just mute the microphone so I get rid of the rid of the commentary. There you go. There you go. So back on. So yeah, didn't miss much by the looks of it. Just as it goes out for a Liverpool throw-in. Off Stochek. But as I was saying, guys, to be honest with you, I'm happy with the 1-0. If it stays like this, next 25 minutes, I'll be happy. Really will be happy with that. It's a deserved result from that point of view. Antonio looks like he's getting ready to come on. Gabs, you can tell me off, but I think Kara can take a boat back to Germany. Wouldn't miss him for a second. You need to give him more time, mate. Come on, you need to give him more time. Kara's an easy, again, as I was saying to Richard in the first half. Johnson's been an easy target for certain people. Kara's been an easy target. Let's not forget that penalty you conceded against City was Zuma's fault. Zuma was useless that game. Absolutely fucking useless. Both goals were a combination of, well, the second goal certainly was a combination of Rice's fuck up and Zuma's fuck up. But that first goal was because Zuma was just all over the place that first half and Kara had no choice but to make that tackle. He needs the game time. He wouldn't be a starting player for Germany if he was shit, mate. Let's think about it. Firmino, Zuma holding him down. And it goes out. As crap as Germany are, they wouldn't have Kara in that sort of positions if he was a bad player. Do you know what I mean? I mean, that's great pressure from Zuma on Firmino. Really good pressure. Zuma, Johnson, Bowen. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Downs, Johnson, Zuma, Fabianski, Kara. Gabs, you know me, mate. I always say give a player a full season before you judge him, not 10 games. I get it, but I wouldn't let him look after my hamster muscle as a West Ham defence. As I just said, mate, you need to give him a whole season before you judge him. Could you do any better than he does? I understand the reasons, but it's too early to call it. It really is. Goes out for a Liverpool throw-in. Great technique from Henderson to get the bounce off Oh no, it is our throw-in. It looked like it bounced off Fornals then. Kera. Zuma in the centre circle. Johnson. Gamaka. Sorry, Bowen, I should say. It's the same dodgy haircut. Back to Fabianski. Safety first once again. Fabianski divering, and that's why a lot of people have been criticising him. He could have easily given the ball away then. There's a bit of Allardyce header ping pong at the minute. Firmino. Great interception from Kera. Rice. Johnson back to Rice in the centre, just outside the centre circle. Back to Johnson. Fabianski. And now, of course not. I'm a drunk, fat, big Gabs bastard. That interception Kera did then was brilliant. It was absolutely superb. Socek. Kera. Creswell. Socek. Over to Johnson. Really well held by Johnson, holding his ground there. Nice play. Ball in. Oh, Benny straight at Allison. Close. Getting close. It's coming. It's coming. 17 minutes in, but we're starting to have it. And this is what I'm saying about. Hang on, let me just pause this clock here so it's in time with what I'm looking at. It's coming. It really, really is coming. Let me just try and get it back to normal. Obviously, come on. Start that, and again, mute the mic. Not working. I'm gonna have to put the commentary on. Hang on 2 seconds, guys. Right. Okay. Sorry about this, guys. So, Gabs, you're probably ahead of me now. But yeah, it's playing up. It really is. I shouldn't be like this at all, but it is. Kera back to Creswell. Back to Kera. Rice. Johnson. Downs. Rice. Johnson. Over to Creswell. Just Ben Rama saved Creswell, then really fucking saved him. Ben Rama. Should have shot. Socek. Johnson. Gab says, but on a serious note, come on. But on a serious note, that is my opinion. Same like playing Antonio and Scamacca together. Just thoughts on what we see so far. No, agreed. Just about the same time. Oh, that was close. But yeah, it's just we've had a better second half. 54% possession. I've got to hear something. I can't hear it like that. No. The mic is coming on for, let me guess, Scamacca. No, it's Downs. Hey, here we go. We are seeing a 4-4-2 after all. Downs has come off and Antonio's coming on. So, hey, got your wish, mate. Got your wish. Ta-da! Same like playing Antonio and Scamacca together. Just giving my thoughts on what I see so far. Well, yeah, there you go. I need a better internet, guys. I need to get my own place and get a better internet. This is pathetic. Goes out for a corner. Off Kara. It's like, use your eyes, man. Use your eyes. See if I can get... I gotta get rid of this comment. I hate this commentary. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Yeah! There you go. Perfectly timing. So Alexander-Arnold with the corner once again. Ball in. Ah! Clear it! Oh, thank fuck for that. Curtis Jones is poor. Very good choice. I think that meant to mean. Right, it's Man United Spurs 0-0 at the minute. So maybe we'll see Brain back in a second. Another corner by the looks of it. Ball taken. Well cleared from Scamacca. Benny's too slow, but just about keeps the ball in, but doesn't, and it's a throw into that should be a throw into Liverpool over there. I really want to hear what Moyes is saying there. Really want to hear what he's saying. Yeah, it's all right. Okay. Rain taken. Alexander-Arnold back from Thiago. Ball over to the other side of the pitch. I just wish we'd go for it for 90 minutes, man. Not stick back in the first and then try and go for it in the second. Oh, it's my only criticism of Moyes. Really doesn't know how to. We really don't know how to do that. You know how to go for games. Creswell from Kara. Kara's like, guys, what do you want me to do? Antonio, and it goes out for a West Ham throw-in. Curtis off Gomez then by the looks of it. Was that might be Salah actually, but looking at that beard. No, it's Gomez. Creswell. Antonio getting held. That's Liverpool free kick. Shout for handball, even though he was being held at the time. And even Antonio's like, me? You sure it's me? I mean, to be fair, I don't. You know, Atwell's done pretty well. He's done pretty well. I've been quite impressed with him. I'm normally screaming at the telly saying, you know, how bloody shit he is, but he's done well. He's done all right, actually. To be fair, I think he's done pretty well. I wouldn't say it's not exceptional, but he's done well. Alexander-Arnold. Nice through ball to find Salah, which he does. Here we go. He goes down. He's offside anyway. It's like, are you sure? It's like, yes, he's offside. He's offside. Yep, I'm sure. As well. Sorry, Rice to Downs. Bowen, sorry. Head's all over the place. It's bloody cold. Kara to Creswell. Benny loses the ball. And that's what people have a go at him about. And stuff like that. Henderson. Oh, that was almost an own goal from Zuma then. Jesus Christ. Gab says, hopefully Moyes has trained them to playing as it would be impossible to get Tony and Scamacca in sync for the last 15 minutes. Have a look at this. So Henderson put the ball in. Yeah. Ooh, he's fucking lucky there. Jesus Christ, is he lucky there? He's done his head in by on the fall down by the looks of it. But I think he's okay. It's just just a precaution. Exactly, Rich. Near own goal. Exactly. Just seeing the replay of it. And another replay to see the injury. I'm thinking now. Oh yeah, he's. I don't think there's any. It doesn't look. There's no collision between him and Fabianski. There isn't. I think it's just the way he fell to the floor. I really think it is. So corner being taken while we're down to 10 men, which is going to be fantastic. Yeah, far too close. Exactly, mate. Far too close. Let you know, two's got in two. In that instance, it's got 2 O's, not 1. Ball in. Cleared out by Bowen. There we go. And cleared again by Zoom, who's come straight back on, so he must be okay. Much as I say, it's just maybe the bit of a shock of the fall, but ball cleared up to Zuma now. Sorry, to Antonio. Gamaka's asking for it. Lays him on. Lays him on. Ah! It's a great idea. Really is a great idea. I mean, great vision from Creswell to give that ball to Antonio like that. Really great vision. Alexander Arnold trying to say he's offside, but he isn't in any shape or form. He should have really. And yeah, I was about to say, because you see Benny's going like that. He should have played it to Ben Rama. Boom, that's 1-1. That's the thing there. But he wants to score. So Milner is coming on. So Nunes is coming off. And Firmino's coming off. So Simkis and Firmino have come off, and Milner and Jones, Andy Robertson have come on. You don't know, I'm a hurricane. Don't get in my way, I'm a hurricane. Anderson taking ages. He should clear it. There he does. Long ball. Not good. Viewing numbers next are going to be close to pathetic for this stream, unfortunately, but that's the way it is, baby. Yeah, 169. Yeah, 500 at this point on Sunday, but all right. Okay, so where are we? So Johnson coming in together with Milner. It's going out for a free kick, throw in anyway by the looks of it. Yeah. 9 minutes left. Like I said, if it stays like this, I'm happy. I'm not ecstatic, but it could have been a lot worse. There's arguments for more goals from both sides, but nice ball from Creswell. From Rice up to Antonio. And just he's trying too much. He really is. And it goes out for a Liverpool throw-in now. So, yep. If any of you are wondering, the Bournemouth preview is going to be going up on Friday. That's right, on Saturday, because we're playing Monday night. So I'll be going up on Monday night. So I'll be going up on Saturday night for the Monday night football. And of course, I'll be doing the full-time thoughts when I get in. I'm off work next week. Oh, I can't wait. This is why I'm getting a cold, man. It's just because I always get something before I have some time off. Always do. Always do. Really irritating. Henderson. Jones. That's right. Gomez. Gamaka chasing the ball down. Nobody's supporting him. Apart from Bowen is too late. Johnson should intercept it. No, he just lets it go out for throw-in instead. Yeah, this rum's gone right here. It's attacking the cold. Rice. Creswell. Kera. Back to Creswell. Over the halfway line to Benrahma. Creswell running over the halfway line but loses the ball. Doesn't even try to get it back. Salazar one-on-one with Fabianski. Great save. Great save. Absolutely superb. And again, Gabs, what you were saying at half-time, mate, Fabianski's really kept us in this game. He really has. Just it's perfectly timed run from Salah. Salah kind of kicks it at him, but at the same point, it's really good save. Really, really good save. Alexander-Arnold with the throw-in. Kera. Antonio. Not sure what he's trying to do there. And that was... No, Van Dijk puts it to Alisson. They're making mistakes, Liverpool. They're making mistakes. Small, but they're making mistakes. Great save. What a save, eh? Slowly, but yeah, there's unforced errors. Slowly but surely. Little bits. Johnson gets the ball, gets away with the ball, but it goes out for a it's our, don't argue, it's our bloody ball. Rice with the free kick over to Kera. Souček. Creswell. Kera. Winding the clock down played by the looks of it now. Johnson. He's been lucky to stay on the pitch, to be fair, Johnson. He's better in the second half. I think Moyes said, just concentrate, just do things better. And he is. Kera. Creswell. Zuma. Johnson. Oh, Benrahma in space. Getting blocked by Trent Alexander-Arnold, but still gives it. But come on! Oh, fucking hell, Souček. That's exactly what Moyes is saying as well, by the looks of it. Even Virgil is having his pants full. Is having his pants full when we are playing this. When you're playing this squad. Yeah. Okay. It's just. Yeah, I mean, Milner intercepts that, and fair play, but fucking hell. Creswell with the corner. Ball in. Gamaka. Oh. That's it. Game gone. I really think that's game gone now, guys. I really, really do. Just seeing the replay of it now, yeah, he should be doing better. He should be doing better with that. But there's not much you can do at the same point. But Moyes is on his knees. It's a fucking wow. We've had some good chances this second half. We really have. We had some good chances, but just not been able to take them again. And talking of which, here we go. Henderson straight at Creswell. Benrahma on the bounce, and it goes. Henderson clips Benrahma as he kicks the ball out, and Benrahma's he should be okay. He's clunked his ankle, but he should be all right. He's staggering a little bit, but he should be fine. Kera. a weird way of spelling Moyes, mate. But okay, yes, yes, it was. But at the end of the day, yeah, he's just like, fucking, what are you doing? Antonio making his run. Nobody's supporting him. Trips. That's the Antonio we all love to hate. I hate to love. Oh, if he stood on his feet, that's a goal. I'm sorry, but Ben Rama's running in. Johnson now. Ball in. Ball in. Come on. Ben Rama. Ball in. That's it. Jump. No. Skamaka trying to do a overhead back kick, and this is not happening. Oh. Rice is pissed off with this as well. He's giving. Yeah, Rice is giving up, man. He runs a lot quicker than that normally. Just staying off him, and good block from Souček. He's not done too bad. Apart from that piss poor goal attempt, Souček's actually covered himself in quite a lot of glory tonight. He has done well. He has done well. So what do you reckon for extra time, guys? What do you reckon? I reckon probably about 3 this time round. The amount of corners and whatnot. What do you reckon? And don't wait 20 seconds for it to come up on the screen before you say it. Gav says, regardless of the 1-0, we have definitely brought the game to them at their own ground. Never walk alone ground. Yeah, no, agreed, mate. That's what I was saying earlier, mate. Is what I don't understand why we can't do this for full 90 minutes. I really don't. That's 4 minutes. Wow. Okay, did not see that one coming. But Gabs agrees with me. He thought 3 minutes the same as me. Didn't see 4 coming at all. Creswell. Back to Fabianski. Kara. Rice. Creswell. Back to Kara. Come on. It's just one last chance. One last chance. Come on. Zuma with a long ball. Trying to find Antonio, which he does, and knocks it into Skamaka, but it's too late. Sorry, to Souček, I should say. Too late. Richard, come on. It was called by that time. 3 minutes left. Skamaka running in because he's absolutely right. Ball's in play. Would have been offside if he touched it, but it's still balls in play. He goes out for a throw in again. Honestly, guys, barring a few little technical issues with this stream from Prime, I love not hearing the commentary. It's so much better. So much better. I'll never say different on extra time as you got it twice right the last game. Yeah, I did. Yeah. I got it right for the first half, but wasn't expecting 4 minutes in any shape or form. Milner running into dangerous area. Should be putting the ball in, but Johnson's really standing up to him. Do you know? Johnson's had a better game playing against Milner than he was playing against. Who was it originally? Who was he playing up against originally? Simkis or however Simkis or however you pronounce it. He was playing much better against Milner. Yeah, for obvious reasons. Henderson. Van Dijk. Yeah, still letting Liverpool have the ball. That's it. I can't see anything in the next 90 seconds, but you never know. Man United have 1-0 up over Spurs. Here we go. Oh, Jesus. Liverpool got a corner. Last corner of the game, I should imagine. It's coming up to the last minute now. Let's have a look at the replay. It's a nice run from Milner, to be fair. Great ball. Have a look at it. Yeah. It's Rice that puts it off target. I honestly I reckon that's going to be buried. Robertson going to take the free kick by the looks of things. Nerve-wracking this. I'm not going to lie, I'm fucking nervous. Like Milner taking the short corner. The corner's been taken. There you go. Suchek. Zuma. No, it's Antonio, sorry, I should say. Antonio shouldn't be that working that. Creswell gives the throw in. Oh, Real Madrid 2-0 over Eche. I think you pronounce that. What? Why is David Moyes' staff all chewing gum? It's like the left over of the Allardyce days or something. Alexander Arnold with taking the free kick. That's why I thought it was going to be a throw in, but no, it's a free kick. I didn't really see much in that, but last few seconds in it. That's it, full time, guys. So thank you very, very much for everyone for sticking with us. It's a shame we couldn't get more people involved, but it is what it is. I hope Sheena's okay and everyone else that normally joins us. As I said, the preview for the Bournemouth game is going to be up on Saturday afternoon, or Saturday evening, I should say, because it's a late kickoff on Monday Night Football. So yes, the jacket will be out again. And Gab says current 11 should be on our starting 11 in the Bournemouth game. Absolutely agree with you, mate. As I say, the preview for the Bournemouth game is going to be out. It's going to be up on Saturday evening, and then we'll have the full-time thoughts on Monday night, Tuesday morning, depending on what time I get back. But in the meantime, guys, have a fantastic end to the rest of the week. I hope to see you for the preview. For those Patrons, Rick included now, there will be an extended analysis for the Bournemouth game, which is going to be a little bit tricky because we obviously haven't seen Bournemouth properly for a while, as you'll find out in the preview. But in the meantime, guys, enjoy the rest of your week. We don't see you for the preview. Have a great weekend, and I hope to see you on Monday night for the full-time thoughts. But in the meantime, look after yourselves, take care, and I'll see you very soon. All the best. Wow.